Mules football saw its 3-game win streak snapped at home, falling to 18th-ranked Northwest Missouri Saturday, October 11th. It was a battle for first place in the MIAA at Walton Stadium Kennedy Field as both teams entered 3-0 in league play. The Mules got going in the first. About 5 minutes left in the quarter on 2nd and goal. Keyon Butler takes the snap and rushes in from 2 yards out. Mules on the board 7-0. Ensuing Bearcats drive. UCM bringing the pressure. Chris Runke takes a shot, but is intercepted by Malachi Howard. Central Missouri is in business at the Northwest 38-yard line. That would lead to this. Donovan Omalo rolls to his left and finds Hogan Wasson open for the 24-yard score, as the Mules take a 14-0 advantage. However, the Bearcats would answer with 3 straight touchdowns, including this 4th-down 2-yard touchdown run by quarterback Zachariah Owens, before UCM's Will Peacock converts a 31-yard field goal as time expires in the first half. Mules trailing it 21-17 at the break. Northwest would put up 2 more unanswered touchdowns in the third quarter. Owens calls his own number and finds the end zone from 8 yards out. Central Missouri down 35-17 at the end of 3 complete. Fourth quarter, Omalo hits Marlon Lindsay in the end zone for an 8-yard touchdown to get the Mules within 10. But UCM could not complete the comeback, falling to 18th-ranked Northwest Missouri by the final 49-32.
We had our opportunities to do some things, especially early in that game, and I thought we got a little bit worn down as the game went on, and unfortunately weren't able to capitalize on those situations and didn't do enough to put ourselves in position to ultimately win the football game. And they kind of pulled away there in the second half. So, obviously disappointed, but in the same breath, we got a bunch of fighters in that locker room and have no doubt that those guys will regroup, learn from this, continue to move forward. I think the quarterback run game really hurt us. 10 was dynamic with the ball in his hand, and those quarterback draw plays, I'll have nightmares on those for a while, and they run the counter really well. And, they just lean on you, and they don't give up on the run game, and they're pretty consistent with it, and they can hit, 2, 3, 4, and those turn into 6, 8, 10 towards the end of the game. And I thought that's what they were able to do, to us as the game wore on, and that's kind of where they got those yards in chunks as the game went. What we always talk about is just the next moment, and I think our league is a fantastic league, and I think Northwest obviously being undefeated, they'll control their own destiny, and everybody else has at least one loss, and so I think it's a league full of parity, but a league that's very difficult to win, whether you're at home or on the road or everywhere in between. And so I think that there's obviously still a lot to play for in our season for what we're trying to do and get accomplished, and I think our guys will regroup and come back to work tomorrow.
Central Missouri drops to 3-1 in the MIAA, 3-3 overall.